Hello, it's Zofia Mazur again. Today we're ready to take care of apathy. When you will know what apathy is all about, then it's gonna be easier for you to let it go. We are human beings, so we all will experience that. But the game of life is not to be stuck there. It's okay, I'm human, I can experience, but it's not my reality. For some reason, it can help me to be even more human. I don't know if there is such a thing like a more human. It, it will help me to experience my life in the different levels of consciousness. So apathy, just emotion that I can experience because something happened. But when I have so much suppressed and repressed, then I am unconsciously driven by that energy of apathy, and I'm stuck there. So that's the understanding. It's not that you will remove apathy experience from your life. You will try to let go of that excess of suppressed and repressed that unconsciously is leading your life, and you are feeling like that, and you don't know how to let go and get out of it. You don't know until you will hold to it. You won't know. But when you will learn how to let go, when you will learn how to let go, that this is like a temporary emotional state. It's not your reality. You are not stuck there. When you will understand, then you will be very happy to let those emotional states go. So what about apathy, neglect? Neglect, I don't care. If there is like a feeling that I don't care what I do, I don't care. It's just carelessness. That's if it's very strong feeling there. You don't care when you cross the street to look right and left to survive. So that's the danger. That's the danger of neglect. Indifference. Nothing makes sense for you. It just doesn't matter what you do. So indifference, poverty. In poor countries, because they are living in apathy, that's the poverty. When you go to the areas, very poor areas, so they're poor not because they don't have money, but there is so much apathy in them. They don't know how to get out of that apathy feelings. They don't know. They're prisoners of that feeling. Despair, hopelessness, helplessness, future look bleak. It's very natural to have those feelings, like I said, but not let yourself to be stuck there. I am a victim, right? It's just the excuse to do anything because I am a victim, needy in every way. Yeah. Low energy. How much energy? Apathy, in despair, 50. What you can do with 50? You can do more when you have 400 in your pocket, right? Yeah, you can look at those numbers to have a fun, like how much money? Yeah, what more can I buy? If I have this, can I buy more? Yes, of course. So this is about energy, that you will have more energy. Nobody can help. Yeah, helplessness, right? Hopelessness. No purpose to life. No purpose to life. To tell you the truth, that each of us, I believe, I was stuck. I was stuck. Nobody can help, and no purpose to life. What's the purpose? But in my experience, I right away ask the question, right away. So what is the purpose? And that was holding me like in this life strongly. What's the purpose? Because I asked that question. I was in that courage still. Temporarily, I dropped to grief, and I said, so what is the purpose? What is the purpose of life? Nothing can be done. God hates me. There is no God. It just, yeah, in extreme. Those are feelings when you, for a long, long time there, God hates me. There is no God. Nobody, nobody can help. You will experience those feelings. You will fight with yourself. Fight with yourself, because there is so much suppressed and repressed. It's our ego. It's our ego. We don't understand that part. We don't really understand that we can only act our energy wherever it is there. So if we have so much suppressed and repressed, just put to your awareness so much suppressed and repressed of it, unconsciously it will be driven your life. If you are on the way to achieve something, for example, and it's not going very well, it's not going very well, it's just something blocking your way. Just know that you have to examine, just know that there is some negative emotion blocking that potential in you. Examine that and take care of that suppressed and oppressed emotion, because it is blocking your potential. You cannot not move. It is like a heartbreak, and you don't know how to let go. You don't know. Many ways to let go, many ways. When you start to understand, you will let go of that feeling. Yes, because there is understanding, there is examination. Maybe there is fear. When we go to fear, I will teach you the easiest way how to let go of fear. It might take a while, but it's not that difficult to let go. It's not that difficult. Help yourself with reading good on the higher level books, like I reminding you from the beginning. Help yourself to read the classics for now. Just put those, popular books. They won't help you to develop your consciousness. Children, pay attention what children are reading as well. Go only for classics for children. Don't try to be in the style, because style can push you into wrong direction, like we see right now. Style not always is helping people to be developed. So pay attention. You know the feelings of apathy right now. Be aware, and in my next part I will give you some general information, and in third part I will give you how to let go. It's not that difficult, because what you will learn, that when you might be here and you will know how to let go of fear, rest of suppressed and repressed negative emotion will go with fear as well. Even pride, anger, desire will go. Because what you will learn from me, that almost every negative emotion there is behind fear. So fear is like the major to know how to let go. And it's very easy. So make yourself more sophisticated. Start to read classical books. Absolutely will help you to develop your left and right brain. And then you will know that it's gonna be hard to fool you. Yeah, who wants to be fooled? Not me. And I hope that you don't want to be fooled as well. So start to read classical books. They will help tremendously to develop your brain. Apathy, general information. What is useful to know? To tell you the truth, that when you start to mature and educate yourself, you will feel that power over life, that you can do it, that you want to grow, you want to mature. Those kind of feelings that will help you to experience that life in good way. When you let yourself to be stuck because you are unaware, and many of us were unaware. There are so many things we still don't know, but that emotional side of us should be like a ABC. Then I know that I cannot be pushed to be victim or puppet for someone else. That's the only way. If I don't know that emotional side in me, I'm gonna be a puppet. Just know that leaders will use you as a puppet because they're hungry to rule you, to overpower your decision. They don't have that understanding that if they became leaders, that was a reason, that was responsibility with it, not only to push people down. So apathy shows in us in the form of inertia. Just know. And then what is inertia? A tendency to do nothing or to remain unchanged. That tendency, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to change. So just know that there is so much suppressed and repressed apathy. And when you start to learn, it means that you are on the way to mature, to know more. The inertia is the core of many social and personal problems. You might say, oh, there are problems because people don't have money. No, because of inertia. You have tendency to do nothing or to remain unchanged. If you go to poor countries, what do you see there? Inertia, right? They are not able to choose even right leaders if they're in that feeling. So they are used as slaves. They cannot do much, and there is hopelessness until that emotional side will be understood. So somebody will take responsibility to educate. Then, only then, some change can come. Otherwise, it's impossible. It's impossible without that awareness. So, what else it's good to know about apathy? Let me read, I put in short sentences. Many bureaucratic governments, agencies failed to take care and assumed responsibility for what they were chosen. Yeah, they failed. They just using people just for their own, I don't know, for need to have a power over people only. That primitive feelings to, I have a power over, right? It resulted in many catastrophic events that brought inertia to people's life. And we know what we are talking about, how many poor countries right now, because they are in apathy and they don't know, they don't have energy and understanding to choose leaders, right leaders, to be out of that trap of apathy. The apathetic, taken by inertia, doesn't believe that anything could be changed. That's why many don't vote, because they don't believe that their voice can't. So people who didn't go to vote because they have so much suppressed and repressed apathy, they are in trap. Just know, you don't believe. I have some friends, they didn't go to vote. They didn't like leader, present one, but they did not believe that their vote counts. See how dangerous it is to be in that suppressed and repressed apathy? Educate yourself, because yes, your vote counts. Apathy can be in the light form or severe, and that in severe form, the apathy we can see in the very poor countries. It's like you can give a lot of money to those countries, but nothing can be changed. It's corrupted so badly that people not even see that corruption. So the only way to bring change to those countries is by through education and understanding. But even education right now, it's not on the right path. We know that, right? Apathy, like shame and guilt, attack our life with self-hatred, accusation and negative judgment. Self-hatred can be easily turned externally to the world. So if I have so much suppressed and repressed apathy in me, it's not understanding, I'm not mature yet, I will turn that aggression to other people. When externally directed aggression finds social approval, like in many countries right now, there is always expressed in war, gang criminality, and terrorism. Yes, there is a social approval right now for terrorism, gang criminality. So, are we close to the war? Apathy, like any negative emotion, is a form of resistance to mature. How often do we encounter adults acting like children? That's the game right now. That's the game right now. You have to be aware, because so many leaders right now hungry just for the power over you. Only this counts, nothing else. They don't care if you will mature or not. They prefer not because then you are easily manipulated. So take responsibility for your life. Just remember that your life is your experience. There is a reason that you are here. Otherwise you would not be here. Otherwise you would not be in your awareness that you are here. Yes. So there is a reason. Find out what is the reason. And that searching for the reason will make you so mature, so close to the beauty of life, that at some point in your life you will be amazed. Oh, that's the life is all about. That's the amazement will come. Apathy, like any other obstacles in the evolutionary path, can be resolved only by acceptance rather than denial. So if you are in denial that you are there, that you, in inertia, if you are in denial, then nothing can be changed. It's the same like some people have strong problems with alcohol, with sex, and any other addiction, and then they are in denial. And the only way is to accept my problem, right? Be in acceptance. Then only then you can move up. Otherwise you are in denial and you want to be in unawareness. For some reason that ego is so strong that at some point that ego will kill you. But you don't know yet. You are not aware. You are not aware. So become that person more sophisticated in awareness. When for some reason you dropped yourself too low, just to know that it is temporary, and stay positive. Stay positive. Maybe there was so much to face that negative, suppressed and repressed emotions in you that you dropped for a reason, and now you are facing, because you are educated right now that this is temporary and you can let go. It's not your reality. That's the power. That's the power over those negative emotions. We can experience, but it's not our reality. It's just a temporary. And we are matured. We were here. Why did we drop? We didn't know. We didn't know about those levels, right? We didn't know. Now you do. So every time when you are here, you will know. You will know to come back to positive side. So that's about general information, and I hope that I'm helping you to mature. How to let go of apathy. There are few ways to let go of apathy. In the first, like I mentioned in my previous videos about apathy, it has to be a new recontextualization, like a new meaning to my attitudes toward life. It will help, absolutely. But the process of letting go, when we feel, when that feeling comes up and just bothering us, what to do then when we have that feeling and we are aware? It's very simple. It is very simple. I promise you that if you let yourself with that simplicity and you won't complicate, because your mind will try to complicate. Your mind is already full of energy of apathy, so it is understandable that wants to stay there, that energy wants to stay there. And as soon as you will realize that you don't need that apathy in yourself anymore, suppressed and repressed. Your mind won't help you. You will have to leave your mind for a while away. It means that your mind will interact with thoughts, and when the thoughts will come, you will have to master that. No thoughts, please. I am with feeling right now, experiencing and observing only that feeling. So that's the point when I will repeat until you will experience, and you will know that during that letting go process, no thoughts, please, mind, stay away, stay away. I understand you want to rationalize that feeling in me, but not anymore. I have to let it go, because my body is not function well. There are some physical problems in my body. I have to know, I have to learn. At least I want to experience and prove that's the problem. So how to let go of apathy? Be aware of a feeling. If that feeling that we were talking about, those feelings, is there, be aware. Now your maturation process just started, so you understand that you are not your feelings. You can experience, but you are not your feelings. So be aware of the feeling. Let it come up, let it come up. Stay with it, stay with it. That feeling heavy, you are not happy, stay with it. Let it run its course without wanting to make it different or do anything about it. It means simply to let the feeling be there. So let it be, let it be. There is a song, let it be. So let it be, let it be. Do anything. And thoughts, like I said, no thoughts. When fear or guilt emerge about the feeling, let it be and let it go. Yeah, let them come. Let them come and do nothing. Usually after a heavy one, that the lighter, that more energy might come, or heavier. Just it's okay. Rationalization of mind, let it be, but do nothing. Because the feeling, just the feeling, just the feeling, observe that feeling. When letting go, ignore all thoughts, like I said on the beginning. No thoughts. They're just be in the process of let yourself to observe and experience that feeling. It is more like you try to observe that experience of feeling. You're experiencing, but it's not you. It's just suppressed and repressed energy. Start to let it out. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. So remember, no thoughts. No thoughts. It's not gonna be like a no. It's very subtle. To the point that you won't even believe that whatever is going on. Yeah. Our body is like, it's miracle. It's miracle. If we know how to take good care of that body, works wonderful. Works wonderful well, because there is so much resistance to letting go of negativity in us. That's the physical problems. 100%. I was there. So I know. Be aware of resistance of letting go. Be aware. If more thoughts to come to rationalize that the feeling is supposed to be there, you know you are in resistance. And more thoughts will come, more of the same will come, more of the same energy of that feeling will come. Each level has its own thoughts. So if the thoughts coming about blame, they are from that level of energy. You're gonna have more energy of that level. So thoughts are attached to each level. You're not gonna get thoughts, courageous thoughts, when you are here. No, because you are here. So thoughts gonna come from that level only. And that's why it's hard when you are frozen in the level. It's hard to have different thoughts because you are still there. You didn't let go. And some people are trying to put new thoughts. They think that thoughts will change their life. No, thoughts are attached to energy, to level of energy, to your feeling. Nothing to do. It's automatic. My mind automatically connect with level, and thoughts, they are coming automatically. I am not scripted right now. It's just automatic. When you developed yourself, you're gonna have beautiful thoughts here. Different thoughts, different energy. You attracted yourself to different levels. When you are in fear, what kind of thoughts you have? Fearful. When you are in here, what in desire, you want to have more things in desire. So just by understanding those levels and thoughts attached to those levels as well, you will start to feel like a boss in the house. I am right now responsible for my experience. Where do I want to go? Which level do I want to master? Where do I want to stay? Do I want to stay in apathy, or I will gladly to let go? That's probably all what you need to know for now. I will expand. It's gonna come more in my next videos. So you will become sophisticated person, and you will know how to deal with your negative side. It's not our enemy. It needs to be understood and taking good care, so I don't have suppressed and repressed energies from those levels, because then I'm going to be run unconsciously by them, and my physical health will deteriorate. It's so many breaks in me that won't let me to grow. So letting go is like letting those breaks get loose and experience life in the higher level of consciousness. Whew. So apathy is done, right? You know just a little bit about apathy, enough to start to search for more, right? Because it is your life, your experience. You have purpose in life. You came with purpose. You are valuable, and you want to protect your innocence. Innocence is that part that we don't know. It's a beautiful part, but it needs to be protected. You don't want sold yourself out to anybody. You are looking for good leaders that they are on the same page with you of maturation and growing. You don't want to be stuck and freeze in any of negative emotions, and to be used and abused. Have a fun with that learning process, and become student of life. It's truly fun and enjoyment. Wow, it's so much enjoyment of life. It's unbelievable you can enjoy. So stay with good information, educate yourself, and become a student of life.